The doctor spoke in whispers, but I heard every word.
The light would lead me slowly,
and darkness would be learned.
I drove us home in silence,
then held you through the night,
and promised I would tell you
everything still touched by light. You named the morning for me, the gold along the east, the steam above the teacup, the robin in the leaves. When my eyes could not hold daylight, your voice became my view. You named the morning for me, and I kept seeing through you.
I told you when the maples
turn yellow into red,
I learned your face by touching
the lines the years had left. You named the morning for me, the gold along the east, the steam above the teacup, the robin in the leaves. When my eyes could not hold daylight, your voice became my view. You named the morning for me, and I kept seeing through you.
I lost the shape of distance,
But never lost your hand.
but never lost your hand.
Love found another language and taught us how to stand. You named the morning for me, the rain against the glass, the color of my Sunday dress, the shadows moving past. When my eyes could not hold daylight, your voice stayed warm and true. You named the morning for me, and I kept seeing through you. I still see the morning every time I speak to you. I used to dream of far-off things, bright enough to chase. Never saw the blessing right there in my place. Coffee in the morning, Footsteps down the hall, arms that kept me steady when the world felt small. What stayed was love when the years moved on, when the house grew quiet, when the young days were gone. Not the things we wanted, not the plans we made. When time took the rest, what stayed was love. There were bills on the table and supper running late. By simple grace, we didn't call it heaven, we just made it through. Now those plain old moments feel tender and true. What stayed was love when the years moved on, when the house grew quiet, when the young days were gone. Not the things we wanted, not the plans we made. When time took the rest, what stayed was love. The softest kind of living turns precious with the years. What stayed was love when the years moved on, when the house grew quiet, when the young days were gone. When time took the rest, stayed was love. What stayed was love.
He came with one red suitcase and guarded little eyes. His mother told me, go slow, he's heard too many goodbyes. I never asked for daddy, I just showed up each day, fixed the chain on his bicycle, and stayed when storms came. I signed below his name on a cold courthouse line. He squeezed my hand so tightly, I knew that boy was mine. Blood didn't start our story, love had written every page. I signed below his name, but he had changed mine first. He stood beside the judge, trying hard to look grown, then whispered, can we leave now? I want to go back home. Outside beneath the flagpole, he finally called me Dad. One word gave me everything I never knew I lacked. I signed below his name on a cold courthouse line. He squeezed my hand so tightly, I knew that boy was mine. didn't start our story. Love had written every page. I signed below his name, but he had changed mine first. A father is not only the man there at the start. Sometimes he is the one who stays and earns a child's heart. I signed below his name, but the truth was plain to see. Long before those papers, he had already chosen me. Blood didn't start our story. Love had written every page. I signed below his name and walked outside his dad. I signed below his name and walked outside his dad. Tiny shoes in the drawer, blue ribbon coming loose. I hold them when the house gets too quiet to move. He used to chase the sunlight across this wooden floor. Now he has his own life and a key to his own door. Tiny shoes in the drawer, tell me where time went. How a little boy laughing turned into a man. I don't want the years back, I just miss them some more. When I see those tiny shoes waiting in the drawer. I packed his school day pictures in a box beneath the bed. Kept one crooked letter with I love you badly said. He calls me every Sunday, says, Mama, I'm doing fine. And I thank the Lord quietly that he still gives me time. Tiny shoes in the drawer, tell me where time went. How a little boy laughing turned into a man. I don't want the years back, I just miss them some more. When I see those tiny shoes waiting in the drawer. Love is not in keeping, love is letting grow. But mothers keep small pieces, only they can know. Tiny shoes in the drawer, tell me where time went. How a little boy laughing turned into a man. I don't want the years back, I just miss them some more. When I see those tiny shoes waiting in the drawer. Tiny shoes in the drawer still bring him home to me.
I had no grand answer, no shining sign above, Just one small prayer breathing inside a tired love. The nights were long and heavy. The road was hard to see, but something kept on holding a little light in me. The small prayer stayed when my strength ran low, when the door felt closed and the tears moved slow. It didn't come like thunder, it didn't call my name, but when I almost gave up, the small prayer stayed. I learned that grace is quiet. I learned that hope can wait. Some blessings take the long road, but still arrive with grace. I don't need every reason, I don't need to know why. One whisper in the darkness can keep a soul alive. The small prayer stayed when my strength ran low, when the door felt closed and the tears moved slow. It didn't come like thunder, it didn't call my name, but when I almost gave up, the small prayer stayed. Now when someone is weary, I know what to say. Hold on through the midnight, mercy knows the way. The small prayer stayed when my strength ran low. It carried me softly where I could not go. Gave up, the small prayer stayed. The small prayer stayed. Her little yellow backpack moves between our homes. Monday here with Mama, Friday where Dad goes.
We couldn't save the marriage, but we could save her heart.
So we stopped using anger to pull her world apart.
I keep your number handy for every school day call. You send her favorite sweater when the first cold evenings fall.
We don't pretend we're lovers, we don't rewrite the past. We just make sure our little girl never has to choose a side. when everything had turned. We couldn't stay together, but we could still be kind. Two front doors, one little girl, and both of us on her side. We sat together smiling
at her first school play.
She looked across the footlights and found us both that day. Two front doors, one little girl, two houses in her world, but one love standing steady when everything had turned. We couldn't stay together, but we could still be kind. Two front doors, one little girl, and both of us on her side.
Forgiveness didn't bring us back.
It gave our child some peace.
Sometimes love means
letting go without making love decrease. Two front doors, one little girl, now grown and standing tall. She says we taught her kindness when we could have taught her walls. We couldn't stay together, but we never made her choose. Two front doors, one little girl, and one love carried through. Two front doors, one little girl, and one love carried through.
I closed a lot of doors when love left town. Packed up the pictures, turned old memories down. But I kept one window open just a little for morning light and a heart in the middle. I kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I wasn't ready for healing, but healing still came in. I kept one window open and hope came back again. I stopped asking questions no answer could mend. Some stories close softly before they can end, but the birds kept singing by the maple tree, like the world was still gentle and waiting for me. I kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I wasn't ready for healing, but healing still came in. I kept one window open and hope came back again. Now I don't fear the morning kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I kept one window open and hope came back again. Hope came back again through one open window.
To fill the mornings with 100 little words. Then one hard night took from her the voice I'd always heard. The doctor spoke in numbers. I watched her frightened eyes. She reached across the blanket and I learned her first reply. The no behind her eyes. She once taught me every word. Now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. I brushed her silver hair the way she once brushed mine, held the cup between her hands and waited without time. Some days she fought the hurting, some days she let me near, but every quiet moment said more than I could hear. Behind her eyes, she once taught me every word. Now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. Love does not need language to tell you it remains. Sometimes one hand holding can carry all the pain. I learned her silence, one small look at a time. The love inside her fingers, the courage in her eyes. She once taught me every word. Now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. I found my mother there.
I wore the blue dress with the ribbon tied tight. You asked me to dance on a Saturday night. The band played softly, the floor moved slow, and I felt like a woman the first time I know. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind, like a sweet little doorway to a sweeter time. The years took the music, but not how it felt when your hand found my hand and my young heart melted. We had no forever written in gold, just two shy hearts and a song to hold. You smelled like tobacco and fresh summer rain. I can't hear that fiddle and not feel the same. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind, like a sweet little doorway to a sweeter time. The years took the music, but not how it felt when your hand found my hand and my young heart melted. Some nights disappear, some stay clear and bright. I still see that blue dress in the soft dance hall light. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind, like a sweet little doorway to a sweeter time. When your hand found my hand, my young heart melted. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind.
That old screen door would slap in the wind, kids running barefoot out and back in.
You'd call from the kitchen,
I'd come from the yard.
we didn't have plenty,
but love wasn't hard. That old screen door still swings in my mind, letting in summer and simpler times. Every tear, every heart we live for
still comes back to me
through that old screen door. Supper smelled like onions,
rain smelled like clay,
and every little sorrow
seemed
smaller by day. That old screen door still swings in my mind, letting in summer and simpler times. Every laugh, every tear, every heart we lived for still comes back to me through that old screen door.
The house may be quiet,
The children may roam,
but some sounds and memory
can still bring you home. That old screen door still swings in my mind, letting in summer and simpler times. Still comes back to me through that old screen door. Through that old screen door.
Two farms stood silent for 20 long years. One old fence between them, built out of fear. Then the storm came rolling and the post gave way. By sunrise that boundary was lying in the clay. The fence came down, and so did pride. Two old stubborn hearts met on either side. No speech, no sermon, no need to explain. The fence came down, and mercy came with rain. He brought a hammer, I brought some nails. We worked there in silence by the broken rails. Then he said, "I'm sorry." I said, "Me too." And the years between us split clean in two. The fence came down, and so did pride. Two old stubborn hearts met on either side. No speech, no sermon, no need to explain. The fence came down, and mercy came with rain. Some walls stand standing long after they fall, but one honest morning can loosen them all. The fence came down, and so did pride. Two old stubborn hearts met on either side. The fence came down, and mercy came with rain. Mercy came with rain.
Buttons in a mason jar on Grandma's sewing shelf. Little bits of old days she kept all by herself. Blue one from my school coat, white one from her sleeve. Every tiny circle had a story underneath. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light, like little family memories saved from passing time. No gold, no silver, no treasure from afar, just love kept together in buttons in a mason jar. She could mend a Sunday shirt with a humming little tune, patch a worn-out sorrow by the afternoon. Now I hold that old jar when my heart feels thin, and I feel her kindness sewing me again. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light, like little family memories saved from passing time. No gold, no silver, no treasure from afar, just love kept together in buttons in a mason jar. Some hands leave quietly, some love stays near, in the smallest pieces, year after year. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light, like little family memories saved from passing time. Just love kept together in buttons in a mason jar. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light.
Eddie called me from the hospital, said time was running short, then laughed and said don't make my leaving one more door you close. He said take my boy to baseball, call my mama every week, and don't spend all your mornings missing what you cannot keep. I started living for us both when he ran out of time, kept the promises he trusted to these two hands of mine. I don't carry him like sorrow, I carry him like hope. He left me one more reason to keep this heart open. I started living for us both. sat beside his mother every Sunday afternoon. Took his son to every ball game like he asked me to. The boy grew tall and steady with his father's crooked grin. And every time he crossed that plate, I felt my old friend win. I started living for us both when he ran out of time. Kept the promises he trusted to these two hands of mine. I don't carry him like sorrow, I carry him like hope. He left me one more reason to keep this heart open. I started living for us both. Grief can close a man or teach him how to give. I could spend my years in mourning or honor him and live. I started living for us both and let the daylight in. Told his stories to his grandchild so they would know of him. I still miss him every season, but the missing does not own the life he placed before me when he could not carry on. I started living for us both. I still live my life for both of us.
When the mill whistle quit, the whole town stood still. Lunch pails by the doorway, dust on every sill. Men stared at their boots, women held their breath. A silence fell so heavy, it felt too proud for death. When the mill whistle quit, we learned what we were made of. Not by what we earned, but how we held the ones we loved. Hands got rougher, but hearts did not split. We stood a little closer when the mill whistle quit. Mr. Coleman sold peaches from his pickup bed. Mrs. Lane made soup and left it on the steps. Nobody called it charity, nobody bowed in shame. We just passed around courage and called each other's name. When the mill whistle quit, we learned what we were made of. Not by what we earned, but how we held the ones we loved. Hands got rougher, but hearts did not split. We stood a little closer
when the mill whistle quit.
A town can lose its wages and still not lose its soul if one hand helps another when the nights turn cold. When the mill whistle quit, we learned what we were made of, not by what we lost, but how we kept on loving. Hands got rougher, but hearts did not split. We stood a little closer when the mill whistle quit. We stood a little closer when the mill whistle quit.
Well, radio static, clean electric, guitar answers. There was a radio on the shelf by the kitchen wall. It played low in the evening when the hard day called. Mama dried the dishes, Daddy hummed along, and a tired little house started feeling strong. That radio on the shelf knew every heart by name. It sang through the sorrow, it softened the rain. No money in the cupboard, no easy road ahead, but we had one more song and the love it left unsaid. I was young and restless, always wanting more. Now I miss that music through the old screen door. Some voices have faded, some chairs sit still, but that warm old station is singing in me still. That radio on the shelf knew every heart by name. It sang through the sorrow, it softened the rain. No money in the cupboard, no easy road ahead, but we had one more song and the love it left unsaid. When my nights get heavy, I turn my memory on, and I hear my people living in that song. That radio on the shelf still calls me home again. It sings through the silence like an old faithful friend. We had one more song and the love it left unsaid. That radio on the shelf still sings inside my chest.
When Mama's room went silent, I opened up the drawer
Her wedding ring was wrapped inside the handkerchief she wore. The note said for my oldest, so I slipped it on that day, while my sister packed the medicine and folded clothes away. I had called on Sunday evenings, she had stayed through every night, and the gold upon my finger suddenly did not feel right. The ring belonged to her, not by paper, not by name. She gave Mama every midnight, while I lived 3 towns away. I wore gold upon my finger, she had carried all the weight. The ring belonged to her, so I gave it back that day. She said, Mama chose you for it. I said, Mama couldn't see how much love you gave in silence while I lived conveniently. Then I placed it in her palm and watched the years come down. 2 sisters who had lost each other finally turned around. The ring belonged to her, not by paper, not by name. She gave Mama every midnight, while I lived 3 towns away. I wore gold upon my finger, she had carried all the weight. The ring belonged to her, so I gave it back that day. Some treasures are inherited, some are earned through what we do, and sometimes saying I was wrong is how love starts anew. The ring belongs to her, now it shines upon her hand, and I finally see the sacrifice I failed to understand. We cannot change the distance or recover every day, but the ring brought back my sister when I gave my pride away. The ring brought back my sister when I gave my pride away. Daddy walked in quiet with his hat in his hand. The week had come up short like it sometimes can. Old Mr. Harper smiled by the grocery door, said, take what you need, settle up once more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Flour for the cupboard, coffee in a can. Mama held the receipt like a blessing in her hand. I was young and watching, too small to see how a little bit of trust can feed a family. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Now when someone's hurting, I remember that story. A kind heart gives credit when life asks for more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Paid on Friday, mercy after all.
We chose the little room at the end of the hall. You measured for a cradle, I traced stars on the wall. Then spring came empty-handed, and we stopped making plans. We folded up the future we couldn't understand. The room we never painted stayed quiet through the years. No name above the doorway, no first cry for us to hear. We learned to hold each other through a loss no one could see. The room we never painted still lives inside of me. Folks said you can try again, like hearts were made that way. I smiled and changed the subject, then cried when they drove away. You held me in the hallway. We didn't say a word. Some sorrow has no language, but still deserves to be heard. The room we never painted stayed quiet through the years. No name above the doorway, no first cry for us to hear. We learned to hold each other through a loss no one could see. The room we never painted still lives inside of me. I don't call our hoping foolish, I don't call that love in vain. You were real in every future we had already named. is a memory we keep. The room we never painted still has a place in me.
I keep a faded photograph in my old glove box, corners bent from years and coffee-colored spots. Every time I wander far from who I am, I see those smiling faces and turn soft again. The photograph in my glove box keeps me close to home when the white lines get lonely and I feel too far gone. It don't speak a sermon, it don't ask me why, it just brings me back gently when the road gets wide. There's a younger man there with his head held high. Didn't know how fast good years can pass by. Now I drive much slower than I did back then, trying to be worthy of those faces again. The photograph in my glove box keeps me close to home when the white lines get lonely and I feel too far gone. It don't speak a sermon, it don't ask me why, it just brings me back gently when the road gets wide. Some men need a map, some need a sign. I just need that picture from a kinder time. The photograph in my glove box keeps me close to home when the white lines get lonely and I feel too far gone. It brings me back gently when the road gets wide. That old photograph still keeps me close to home. I sold the first ticket on a Friday in July. You worked the little candy stand with ribbons in your hair.
I watched you through the doorway more than I watched the show. By the time the credits ended, I already had to know.
You walked me home that evening,
Still wearing your red vest.
said someday I'll own that place.
I laughed and said, do your best.
We bought it 20 years later with savings in a jar. Raised 2 children in the balcony beneath those painted stars. When the marquee went dark, the whole street lost a light. 4 road. Every dream that found its spark
still lives inside our story. When the marquee went dark,
the final picture ended to 12 old friends and us.
we swept the floor together like we always had done.
When the marquee went dark, the whole street lost a light.
40 years of Saturday crowds went quiet in one night.
But every kiss in the back row, every dream that found its spark
still lives inside our story. When the marquee went dark,
we locked the doors at midnight.
you slipped your hand in mine.
The building held the pictures, but we carried home the time.
When the marquee went dark,
I thought we lost our place.
then you smiled beneath the letters
As they faded
from the frame.
the screen may stay empty,
The old projector may not start,
but
our love kept on playing. When the marquee went dark, our love kept on playing. When the marquee went dark.
I used to think a man was strong if he never let tears show, kept a wall around his feelings, and called it taking control. But I watched good love grow weary. I watched soft eyes turn away. Now I know a guarded heart can make a house feel gray. I can't change the old me or the damage I have done, but I can choose the next word before it leaves my tongue. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how to listen, how to let a heart speak free. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I don't need to win the silence, I don't need the final say. Sometimes love is just admitting you were wrong along the way. There's a peace in speaking gently. There's a strength in letting down all the pride that kept me standing on the loneliest side of town. If mercy is a doorway, then I'm reaching for the key. One honest day at a time is enough road for me. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how to listen, how to let a heart speak free. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. If you see me fall again, don't think I've lost the fight. Even old hearts learning grace can stumble toward the light. I may never wear a halo, I may never stand that tall, but I can leave a little kindness where I used to leave a wall. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little softer with my sorrow, a little better at setting love free. I'm learning how to listen, how to live more honestly. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I used to think a man was strong if he never let tears show, kept a wall around his feelings and called it taking control. But I watch good love grow weary, I watch soft eyes turn away. Now I know the guarded heart can make a house feel great. I can't change the old me or the damage I have done, but I can choose the next word before it leaves my tongue. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how I used to think a man was strong if he never let.
We carved our name so small,
no one else could see.
under the sugar maple, you first looked at me.
You wore your hair in ribbons, I wore my Sunday shoes. I didn't know much then, but I knew I loved you. Under the sugar maple shade,
we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season, through every weather day.
When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
That tree has lost some branches,
like we have lost some time,
but you still call me darling,
and I still call you mine.
Your hands are softer now, my steps are not so fast,
but every time you smile,
I am young inside the past. Under the sugar maple shade,
we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season,
through every weather day. When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
If one of us goes first,
let the other not be afraid.
love will keep on whispering
under that old shade.
Under the sugar
Maple shade, we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season,
through every weather day.
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade. Under the sugar maple shade.
Years of payments were stamped across that page, double shifts and mended shoes in every kind of weight. She brought the coffee can, I brought the final note. We stood beneath the evening and watched that paper smoke. The night we burned the mortgage, we laughed like we were young. No band and no champagne, just two tired hearts undone. Every extra night we owned our place. The roof still needed fixing, the truck still coughed and shook, but nobody could claim the little life we built. She leaned against my shoulder, said we finally made it through. I said I'd owe the whole world if I hadn't paid it off with you. The night we burned the mortgage, we laughed like we were young. No band and no champagne, just two tired hearts undone. Every extra hour, every bill we barely paid, rose above that coffee can. The night we owned our place. Freedom wasn't riches or a number in the bank. It was standing there beside her with no one left to thank. The night we burned the mortgage, we danced across the grass, not because the years were easy, but because we made them last. Every extra hour, every sacrifice we made, turned to smoke above our heads. The night we owned our place. We watched that paper disappear. The night we owned our place. When the cupboard looked empty and the winter came thin, someone crossed the gravel with a basket and a grin. No one called it charity, no one bowed their head. They just said we had extra and broke a loaf of bread. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. No one stood higher, no one had to win. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. Some brought wood for burning, some brought songs to sing, some brought quiet mercy, like it was a common thing. I was young and watching, too small to understand how heaven sometimes shows up in another person's hand. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. No one stood higher, no one had to win. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. Now when someone's weary, I know what to do. Give the kind of kindness that was given to you. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. When neighbors became kin.
If love had kept a ledger, we might not have made it through. I came home tired and empty, with more silence than a song. You could read the weight I carry, but you never called it wrong.
I had days I felt forgotten, days I turned my eyes away.
But the heart learns how to listen when it still wants love to stay. We were never perfect, but we were willing to repair. And sometimes that's the promise that keeps two people there. If love had kept a ledger, we might not have made it through.
But love kept choosing mercy
when the balance wasn't true.
It covered what was broken,
it forgave what pride had done.
If love had kept a ledger,
we would have lost more than we won. I remember every winter when the work was wearing thin.
you still found a little laughter and let the daylight in.
I remember every sorry that came late but came sincere. A tender word can matter
Even after many years,
we don't count the losses like we used to long ago.
we count the hands still reaching when the hard winds start to blow. If love had kept a ledger,
we would have lost more than we won. Some days I gave more,
some days I gave less,
but grace became the table where our tired hearts could rest. If love had kept
a ledger,
we might not have made it through.
but love kept choosing mercy
When the balance wasn't true,
it covered what was broken.
it forgave what pride had done.
If love had kept a ledger,
We would have lost more than we won.
thank God love kept no ledger.
It only kept us one. You came home at sunrise as I tied my working shoes.
We shared 10 quiet minutes before the day took you.
I left a note beside your lunch
with 2 words underneath:
don't forget I love you.
though we hardly got to meet.
We loved between the shifts in 10-minute goodbyes, and coffee left for morning, and kisses half asleep at night.
We missed 1,000 evenings, but never missed the truth.
Love built us a lifetime from the minutes we could choose. I heard about your hard days from notes beside the sink.
You fixed what I had broken before I woke to think.
We loved between the shifts in 10-minute goodbyes, and coffee left for morning, and kisses half asleep at night.
We missed 1,000 evenings, but never missed the truth.
Love built us a lifetime from the minutes we could choose. Now the children have their own lives,
and the clocks don't rule us so,
but I still leave you little notes where only you will know. We loved between the shifts when time was hard to find.
never had enough together, but we gave the best we had.
We missed
1,000 evenings, but never missed the truth.
love built us a lifetime from the minutes we could choose. From the minutes we could choose. We counted every nickel before the week was through. Made old shoes last a winter,
made one good coat do two. But there was laughter at the table, there was music in our hands, and the richest thing about us was the way we'd understand. I've seen folks own a plenty and still feel poor inside. We had little in the cupboard, but we never lost our pride. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had lived. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. We didn't talk a fortune, we just made it day by day. Found a little piece of heaven in the work along the way. You could hear it in the humming when the evening settled down. There was peace inside the struggle, there was gold beneath the ground. Now I don't envy mansions, I don't chase what shines. I have held a faithful hand, and that is wealth enough for mine. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had lived. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. If all I leave behind me is a song somebody feels, and a heart that gave more kindness than the world could buy or steal, and I'll go on home contented with no silver in my hands. I was rich in what mattered long before I understood the plan. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had lived. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. What money never measured was the best we ever had. County fair lights were shining in your eyes. You won me a ribbon and a paper bag of fries. We had no tomorrow, we had no plan, just two young hearts laughing hand in hand. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. Ferris wheel stopped at the top of the sky. You said, "Don't look down," and I said, "I won't try." That was the first night I knew love was real. Not from what you promised, but from how you made me feel. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. Some summers leave quietly, some never fade. They live in the music the old bands play. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slow time. I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. At the county fair, where young love stays.
We didn't know the verses half as well as we knew pain, but somebody started singing, and the room felt young again. Old hands kept the rhythm, young hearts found the line, and every tired sorrow loosened up in time. No one sang it perfect, but everybody knew the feeling in the melody was honest, warm and true. It was a song that brought us back when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track, when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back. Mama held the high notes, Daddy kept them low. Children laughed through half the words, but somehow made them glow. Neighbors by the doorway, friends we hadn't seen, came carrying their troubles and left a little clean.
That old tune had a kindness no money ever buys. It could gather broken people and make them lift their eyes. It was the song that brought us back when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track, when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back. Years can take the faces, time can change the room, but love keeps finding voices for the ones we lost too soon. And when my faith runs empty, when my courage starts to bend, I hear that old song rising and I find my way again. It was the song that brought us back when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track, when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back when our hearts forgot the way. It was the song that brought us back.
Nobody signed a paper, nobody made a vow, but when a neighbor stumbled, someone helped somehow. A hand came across the table, a hymn came through the air, and every tired trouble felt lighter sitting there. A handshake and a hymn kept us standing tall when the road got narrow and the rain would fall. No grand words needed, no gold to bring. We held each other up with a handshake and a hymn. Some came in with heartache, some came full of pride, but no one left forgotten, no one left outside. A little faith was plenty, a little bread could share, and kindness felt like heaven when heaven felt nowhere. A handshake and a hymn kept us standing tall when the road got narrow and the rain would fall. No grand words needed, no gold to bring. We held each other up with a handshake and a hymn. I still try to live it everywhere I roam. Be the hand that reaches, be the song called home. A handshake and a hymn kept us standing tall when the road got narrow and the
handshake and a hymn. A handshake and a hymn still brings me home again.
He never talked of sacrifice, never asked for praise, just rose before the morning and paid in quiet ways. His shirt was worn by Friday, his back was tired by noon, but he still found a smile when he walked into the room. He paid in quiet ways, with love he never named, with every early morning, with every tired day. No silver on the table, no glory in his name, but I became a better man from how he paid in quiet ways. I was young and restless, too blind to understand how much a heart can carry in one working man. Now I hear him in my choices when I try to do what's right. A quiet kind of goodness still walks with me tonight. He paid in quiet ways, with love he never named, with every early morning, with every tired day. No silver on the table, no glory in his name, but I became a better man from how he paid in quiet ways. Some men leave a fortune, some men leave a name. He left me his mercy, and I still live the same. He paid in quiet ways, with love he never named. No silver on the table, no glory in his name, but I became a better man from how he paid in quiet ways. He paid in quiet ways.